I'm back, new episode, new hair, same outfit, because it's literally been 5 minutes between the last episode and this one. Hey, it's Fortune Travels. Welcome to my channel where I explore food, travel, and spirituality. Um, yeah, and document my journey to, I don't know, ascension. I don't really like to get into the details, but I'm just documenting my journey as I heal myself and vibe higher and higher. I think that's the best way to do it, to say it. I think just, I can't take myself seriously right now. Okay, so last episode, I don't know why I'm really giggly. I wish you guys could see this background. Actually, we're gonna pause real quick because you guys need to appreciate this view. Okay, so I'm gonna move out the way so the camera can adjust. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, like come on. Like I wish this camera was just a little bit better so you guys can see the beautiful view and me. But you know, we're gonna have to bear with it. Okay. So last episode, I left off in Puerto Rico for my friend's 30th birthday. Yes, we were there in Puerto Rico and COVID hit. And at this point, I had lost my job substitute teaching at the Seattle Public Schools district because, well, I mean, there was no school to be had. So, and I wasn't on salary, so I wasn't getting paid. So luckily, I had all of this money saved up for the last 5 months that I was talking about in the last episode that I didn't know what I was going to do with. But opportunity showed itself, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I have this money saved up. Let me chill in Puerto Rico for the rest of the month. Like, why leave? Why leave? Why leave paradise? Like, come on now. Like, and I wish, again, like, I'm so sorry, like, that I'm doing this now when my laptop is broken, because I have videos of Puerto Rico that's so beautiful that I will share with y'all at some point. Y'all will probably have to remind me, but I will share it at some point. So I'm in Puerto Rico, and yeah, everything is shut down, and I'm just literally living my best life. I stayed with my friend Anjali in Ceiba, Puerto Rico, and we just had a great routine. We rented out like an Airbnb, and I would go to the beach like every other day and just sing on the beach because there was nobody there. Like when I say there was nobody there. Like okay, maybe like at the beginning, like I would see like one or two people, but then like later when they really cracked down on COVID, like I was still going to the beach. And this is the thing too about COVID. Let me just pause real quick because I don't want to get in trouble with the COVID police. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna have to cut this part out. How do I say this without like? Let me just say this. Look, I enjoyed my time in Puerto Rico. Technically, I was not supposed to be outside, but there was nobody there. So technically, I was still keeping my 6 feet distance from everybody else. And I was taking my D3 vitamins. So, and that's actually a secret of mine. Take D3 vitamins. They help you boost your immunity. Like, I never got COVID the whole time. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm in Puerto Rico. I'm making more music. I start to make my YouTube channel. Actually, I made my first YouTube channel that really focused on my healing music. So before, and actually I should have put this in the last episode, but the 3 years from 2017 2019, I actually like made an EP. I guess I became a rapper, but the rapper that not many people know of. Like so many rappers. Anyway, and I released an EP. I released music videos. I was really collabing with artists in Seattle, and it was a great experience. It was a great opportunity. But in terms of success, like, well, I mean, like, if you define success in terms of like you have millions of people follow you on Instagram, well, then obviously I wasn't that successful, but it's okay. It's okay. Um, but yeah, so I was in Puerto Rico, and I just went inward. I went inward even more, and I spent about a month in Puerto Rico, um, going to the beach and just walking and going inward and making vlog videos, really just like filtering out like some of the stuff that had happened in the past 3 years, and just making poems about it, making art about it, like singing, producing music. Actually, I produced one of my first healing tracks when at the end, like when I was in Puerto Rico, about being grateful and gratitude. I don't know where that is on the internet. If you can find it, you can find it. But to be honest, like I really don't know where it is. I don't even know if it's still on the internet. I just don't know. So yeah, so I was in Puerto Rico, and then after a month, I was like, okay, Puerto Rico was getting kind of expensive because it's like the States, maybe a little cheaper than the States, but it's still the States, so it's like really expensive. And a lot of my friends there was telling me, oh, Mexico's super cheap. So I was able to finesse my way to Mexico. I'm gonna leave it at that. For those of you who know, you know, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I finessed my way to Mexico, and I made it to Tulum, Mexico in April, and that was just a crazy experience, like taking a flight to Mexico, because like there was literally nobody at the airport. Like the only people I saw at the airport, especially the airport in Dallas, which is a huge airport, I only saw the staff, only the flight staff, the flight crew, and maybe like 10 other tourists or travelers or whatever. So that was just a crazy experience within itself. But yeah, but I finally make it to Tulum, Mexico, and there I start to turn to plant medicine to heal, because I start to figure out, okay, look, I've been wanting to heal. No, not wanting to heal, but I've started my healing journey back in 2017, and I really want to pursue it. And I was just open to different options. And one of the options, the most popular options, especially in Mexico, is plant healing. Now, that being said, did I do ayahuasca? No, because that's a whole thing. You got to prepare for like a month to do that. And I still haven't done it. I don't know if I will do it, to be completely honest, because like, I guess at this point in my journey, I found other ways that I can overcome humps, I guess, hurdles. That's the right word, hurdles. That I think suit me more than the plant medicine. But I mean, but who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind a couple years from now. I don't know. But I get to Mexico, and oh my God. And then I find a shaman, but it's not, see this face. How do I put this nicely? I mean, I just need to say it. So I meet the shaman on the beach, and I'm like, yeah, I want to heal. He's like, okay, I have this ceremony that you can do. It's going to cost you X amount of dollars. And okay, well, I guess I'll just say, he said it's going to cost you $60. And then me being me and coming from the States and coming from like a good 9-to-5 job, I was like, oh, that's $60. I can do $60 for a ceremony. Sure, let's do it. I do the ceremony, and nothing happens. Like, I guess the medicine he had, I couldn't really take in. My body was like, no, we're not doing this. And instead, because we were in like a healing circle or whatever, somebody else gets the medicine, which is fine. But I'm like, look, if I'm paying for something and I'm paying for you to heal me and I'm not getting healed, then what am I paying for? You know? So the shaman goes like, "Oh, it's okay. Maybe I'm not the person to heal you." And I was like, "But I paid you. You should have known this before, you know." Um, but yeah. So anyway, so I go through this, and I was like, "Okay, whatever. I'm done with shamans. I can't. I'm not doing this anymore." Like I kind of felt scammed a little bit, even though it was just $60. But like still, I was like, I didn't feel any change. I didn't feel any change. Um, So I paused on that and I just chill in Tulum for a couple of months until some of the regulations like get lifted. Because when I was in Tulum, we actually got like locked in the town. They wouldn't let anybody leave and nobody could enter. So it was like a ghost town. And really, like, if I can find the links, I'll put the link in the description below. But when I say it was a ghost town, I mean, I'm riding my bike through like downtown Tulum. I see maybe like 2-3 people. Like, it's really crazy. And, you know, I'm going to the beach, and there's like 1 or 2 Mexican families, which is great. And then me and my friends chilling at the beach. And that's it. And it's amazing, and it's cool. And I'm so happy. I feel blessed that I got the opportunity to experience Tulum, like how it was 15, 20 years ago. And so that was an amazing experience. And I say it's part of my spiritual journey because I think, well, I guess that's when I realized that shamanism is not like, I mean, maybe like I went to the wrong shaman, or all of, you know, there's a lot of issues with that whole situation. But I realized that that was not for me. That was like, this is not the way or the path that I'm supposed to take at this moment. So yeah, that is chapter 2. Chapter 2 is Tulum. And again, I went more inward in Tulum. And I actually was inspired by one of my friends, Jenna. She did a thing called the Habit Project, where she was trying to figure out how could she develop new habits. And since I had nothing but time at this point, I was like, okay, let me do this too. So basically for like 2 months, 3 months straight, I had a routine. I would wake up, meditate, exercise, learn Spanish, and I did this like basically 5 days a week for 2 months. I guess 2 months that I was in Tulum. And then I also made YouTube videos. I started doing astrology videos, which were good, but it's not for me anymore at this point. But yeah, so I did astrology videos because I really wanted to do YouTube. I wanted to make more YouTube videos. And eventually, my astrology videos that were getting like 10 views a week, really hurt, but 10 views a week. I changed them to traveling videos because more people were watching that. So, but this was an important point in my life because I learned that I can learn a language. I learned not a lot of Spanish, but I have like intermediate level Spanish, like just by really focusing on learning the language 5 days a week for 30 minutes to an hour. Each day it varied, but really just investing the time and the consistency to learn a language. So that for me was like a lot of growth because before this I was like, I can't learn any language. It's impossible, but I was able to do it. I was also able to like commit to meditation every day and to doing yoga, and I started to make a series on YouTube that empowered people to do meditation and like a healing practice every day. So for me, it was just like part of my spiritual growth because I was empowering myself to heal and to focus on going inward in different ways and in new ways, and then also showing that and documenting that on YouTube. That YouTube channel, I think, has been discontinued, to be honest. I think I like deleted it or something, so now that I think about it, you can't watch these videos on YouTube. They're gone. But yeah, that is the second chapter to my video. That's the second chapter to my spiritual journey leading up to my trip to Nepal. So I hope y'all enjoy. I'll see y'all later. Peace.